You ever walk in a home and say, wait a second, this has 3 stories? Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me when I first saw the Parmer plan by MileStone. This home brings something different to the Austin market. We're talking just under 2,900 square feet with 4 to 5 bedrooms, 3 to 4.5 bathrooms, and a super versatile layout, all built across 3 levels on a 40-foot wide lot right here in Foxfield, one of North Austin's most conveniently located communities. And if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Ryan Schwartz, your guide to Austin living and relocation, and I help families just like you buy, build, and sell across Central Texas with the strategy and insight and support that make you smart, confident moves in any market. And personally, I've been on a transformation journey myself this past year. I've lost over 85 pounds, focused in, and committed to becoming the best version of myself, just like I want for the families I serve. This work isn't just about real estate, it's about helping people move forward. Now, depending on how you think, here's how this home might speak to you. If you're someone who's emotion driven, this home feels elevated but cozy. The flow, natural light, and the separation between spaces creates a sense of peace and privacy. And if you're all about the data, this layout gives you serious function, multiple living areas, flex space, optional game room, a lower level suite, and room to grow. And if you're here for fun and lifestyle, you're next to Walnut Creek Park with over 50 miles of trails, a pool, dog park, and just minutes from Q2 Stadium and The Domain. And don't miss the end of this video. I've got a free gift for you, my ultimate relocation guide packed with tax tips, school zones, builder breakdowns, and everything you need to make your move smooth and smart. All right, let's jump into the Parmer plan and see what this layout might just be the one and most surprisingly flexible homes in all of Austin. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's go. Alright, what did you think of the Parmer plan? You don't see many 3-story homes in North Austin, especially ones this versatile. If you're someone who leads with emotion, this home offers that light, open feel, plus the privacy and coziness that makes it feel just like yours. And if you're all about facts and layout, nearly 2,900 square feet on a 40-foot wide lot, up to 5 bedrooms, multiple living zones, and flex options, and it's all there. And if you're into lifestyle and convenience, you've got Walnut Creek Park next door. You're just minutes from Q2 Stadium, The Domain, and some of the Austin's biggest employers. And here's the thing, the builder works for themselves. You need someone who works for you and in your corner. I help my clients understand what upgrades are really worth it, how to avoid costly mistakes, and negotiate smarter, whether you're buying new, building from scratch, or even selling a home to make that next move. And don't forget to grab my free ultimate relocation down below. It's full of tips, tax info, school boundaries, and breakdowns of the best places to live in Austin and surrounding areas. And if you're thinking about relocating, building, or selling, call, text, or email me anytime. I love to help guide you through the process, just like I've done with so many other families. And drop a comment below and let me know what stood out for you in this layout. What would you change? Also, what kind of homes or builder would you like for me to tour next? And hey, if you got any value from this tour, give it a like. Hit that subscribe button and tap that bell notification so you never miss a new video. Your support keeps me going and helps more families find the info they need to make smarter real estate decisions. And again, I'm Ryan Schwartz, your guide to Austin living and relocation. And remember to stay humble, stay hungry, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.